Remember, when we're just being still, you don't have to close your eyes immediately. You can start off with your eyes open. And then what happens naturally at some point, you'll feel like closing your eyes probably. It's just a very nice way to enter into the meditation, very gentle way. And again, throughout your meditation, you can open your eyes, close your eyes as you need to, as feels natural to you. If you're feeling sleepy, if you notice you're going into a trance, then open your eyes, perhaps. If your thoughts are racing, again, try opening your eyes. See, if you're going into a trance or going into sleep, opening your eyes gives you some subtle stimulation, just whatever's around you. Hopefully you're in a fairly quiet place. And then open your eyes just gives you a gentle stimulation of what's happening in the room. And that can take you out of trance and it can wake you up. Similarly, if your thoughts start racing when you close your eyes, why does that happen? Sometimes when people close their eyes, their thoughts get faster. Well, when you close your eyes, you've reduced the sensory input going in. So you're left just with the thoughts. So if you open your eyes, again, more sensory inputs come in, more stimulations come in, and so it takes you away from your thoughts a bit. So that's the first thing. Eyes open. It's always nice to start with the eyes open. Not always nice. It can be nice. Experiment. Find out what works for you. It'd be nice to start off with your eyes open for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes. Second thing is relax. It's not a race. What goes along with that is notice what's happening in your face, your facial muscles, your shoulders, your back. A few of you, I can see furrowed brows. That kind of thing. For many years, I used to go to a Quaker meeting. Some of you will perhaps know what that is. Quakers are a group of people who are rooted in the Christian tradition. And they meet usually at least once a week, sometimes more, to worship God. They call it meeting for worship. And, well, it's funny actually, because some Quakers believe in God and some Quakers don't believe in God. You've got theist Quakers and non-theist Quakers. Some believe in Jesus, some don't believe in Jesus. So it's an interesting bunch of people. And the way the meeting for worship, they meet in silence for an hour. We sit in silence together. And in my 20s, I used to go to Quaker meeting. And I used to love it. It has enough, it's got a lot of Christian mysticism. And a lot of people who attend the meeting are closet Buddhists. They're often Christians who kind of like a bit of Buddhism. but also like a bit of, and maybe fallen away from the church, but they still like aspects of the church. And when I was at the meeting, it's usually a square room, so so that you can see each other. You're not all facing one direction. We're all facing towards the center of the room. I always remember lots of furrowed brows, like people kind of like, they kind of look really angry and tense, some people. So just relax. If you're coming to Satsang regularly, you're hearing the teachings, you just have to be still. Relax and be still. And then the self-inquiry teachings, you'd have heard them. You know that the idea is that it's about your identity. It's about the fact that you're the self. Understanding, knowing you're the self, being the self. So once your mind has become still, then the teachings will naturally kick in when they need to. If you come to Satsang, if you've exposed your body and mind to the teachings sufficiently, then you just, in your practice, you just have to be still. And then the mind will automatically go inwards and abide as the self when it's time to. It's just a very natural way in, rather than a sort of tense, egotistical way in when the ego is trying to do it all. So just be still and know that you are the self. Know that you are consciousness, God, love, light.